Yoon-Fam Gaming. This is Yoon-Fam Gaming Live, where I'm the Yoon, you're the fam. Let's get gaming. Today we are on episode 70. Doesn't seem like we're that far. Sorry, I'm adjusting my hat. But we are on episode 70, and we are playing BLEACH Rebirth of Souls. Yes, I brought my PlayStation 5 into the office just for you guys because you said that you wanted to see this streamed, so we are going to do that. I am playing with a DualSense controller on an actual PlayStation 5. This is the disc version of the game. I have the disc in there. So, without further ado, I'd like to welcome everybody that's here, any possible newcomers that are coming in, and yeah, let's just have a good stream. I don't know how far we're going to go to, but we'll get that in 1 second. Let me just hit you guys with this short intro, and then I'll be sure to see you right away. Alright, so yeah, let's just hop right into the game. The reason I said that I'm not sure how far I'll go is because, like I mentioned in my review of this game, the story mode is extremely long, artificially so. Not in such the case that there's a lot of fights or anything like that, but you'll see when we actually get into the actual game, there is a lot of cinematics, if you can call them that, because they're not really cinematics. There's very basic normalized animations, I guess. It would be something akin to Dragon Ball Tenkaichi 2, how their story mode is just kind of the in-game models standing and talking to each other, and once in a while you'll see a cutscene of something. That's pretty similar to what is going on here. But again, you guys are gonna see in a second. I'm gonna pop the game on really quick, just making sure that people have enough time to get in, including the mods, and we will just start from there. I might as well start right now, just because it's like I said, the story mode is pretty long. The streams might have to be longer than they usually are, just based on that. I think the levels are okay. I did do a bunch of the story already. I have 20 hours into the game, I think, but we're not going based on my story. We're gonna start from the beginning just so we can get a good feel of everything. Yeah, so I'm still on chapter 2. There's not much to chapter 1. This is all the fights, but it kind of, you'll see what I mean from playing. We're just gonna get started into it. I don't think we're gonna skip any of these, but you can see at some points it does get a little boring.
See ghosts, touch them, and speak to them too. And also, no matter how hard I try, I can't get rid of them. To me, they're as real as living people. They've always been.
Thank you very much. Now I can rest peacefully.
No problem. And yeah, you rest in peace. It spins. It turns each time it touches the sun and the moon. It takes on unique shapes. The one thing that does not change.
I hope people want to see this, because I didn't want to bring my PS5 in here. You guys voted for me to play this. I was thinking about doing Resident Evil 5 next, but
I wish for strength.
people wanted to see this, so.
If I cannot protect them from the wheel, then give me a strong blade, and enough strength to shatter fate.
It might take a little bit longer for people to come back in because we took a break last week because I was getting a roof put on, so my internet was like wonky last week. But we're back to our normal schedule. Depending on how many views this gets is whether we'll keep streaming this game or we'll switch to something else. It's up to you guys, really. I just remember when I was playing story mode by myself, it's a lot of, like, just waiting for the next fight. And I can skip the events, but I don't know if people want me to skip them or not, so... I guess if they want me to skip, we'll figure it out when the chat starts chatting.
You can see me? And you kicked me?
Huh? Stop yammering. Heck, I can see you.
Normal people can't see me. I'm a Soul Reaper.
Like, I'm waiting to get into, the Hueco Mundo arc, because that's where I want to see start, like, obviously stuff starts popping off then, but, that's where a lot of the interesting fights, in my opinion, are.
Soul Reaper?
There's some good stuff in
Came all
Soul
the way
Society's
from this
arc,
Soul
to be fair.
Society thing to vanquish an evil spirit. That makes sense.
Let me know in chat, by the way, if you can hear my audio. Give me a thumbs up or something in chat to make sure my audio's
Insolent.
good.
See ghosts,
Looks like it's
yet
everything's
you do not
fine, but...
believe in Soul Reapers?
Of course not. I've never seen a Soul Reaper before. I don't believe anything until I see it with my own peepers. You're probably not human, but go play Soul Reaper somewhere else.
You dare speak that way to me? Bakudo number 1. Sight! It's useless to struggle.
There's also a mission mode in this game, which is pretty fun, to be honest. It kind of works as, like, a survivor mode, though. And I think it's different based on which character you choose.
From killing humans, unless we've been ordered to. I'll let you off with a minor case of paralysis.
Sorry, I'm already yawning. I'm just waiting for it to get to the fights.
Wait!
Do not presume what awaits you is not hell.
But if you think this is just like the opening cinematic, that's why it's so long, you'd be sorely mistaken.
It is a restful place.
All of the cinematics in this game are this long. They're all super long, and there's not many fights like throughout.
What happened? Where's the ghost?
It's great if somebody is
Sent him to the Soul
first getting
Society.
initiated with the story, but for those of us that have seen this part of the story a billion times, it's a
The
little
soul funeral.
doesn't give you
call
anything
it
new, really.
passing on in your language. We Soul Reapers have 2 principal duties. First, to shepherd normal souls, the holes, to the Soul Society. And our second duty is to vaporize the hollows, the evil spirits who attack other souls. This is my current mission.
Hang on. If that's your mission, you mean there's a hollow around here right now? Don't stand there yapping, then go vaporize it!
Actually, I haven't been able to sense its presence for some time now.
Why not?
As if there was some force obstructing my senses.
Hey, Soul Reaper! What was that blood-curdling howl? Where did that come from?
Blood-curdling howl? Maybe... I heard it. That was the cry of a hollow. But it's like I'm hearing it through some unseen filter. What is it I'm sensing? And how could this...
I think they did a graphics patch day one because the graphics were a lot more rough
That was you.
the first day.
Hey! Where are you going?
I'm going to kill it. Stay here.
Hold up! That's my family being attacked! Undo your spell! Now!
But generally, this is how story goes. You're gonna have your controller down a lot because
There's nothing you can do. Be
there's a
quiet and
lot
leave
of
this to
like
me.
story
Understand?
mode in between fights.
This spiritual pressure. I didn't sense it till now. What is happening to me?
Cutting!
Stop! What are you doing? Stop! No human strength is enough to break the keto. If you
Another thing that was a
force it,
little
your soul
disappointing
will-
was that we don't have the #1 theme, Ichigo's theme. You know, like, now you feel like #1. That one.
He broke
It would have been nice to have
his
that
own
in the game,
power.
but I guess they didn't have enough in their budget for licensing it. Or maybe they'll put it in DLC like they did for, like, Sparking Zero and stuff. We'll see. Yo, what's up, Shad the Mod God? How's my audio sound, buddy? Is it alright? Because it's a new setup since the PS5's in here, so just making sure that everything's working properly. I know there's a delay, but hopefully it's not, like, that big.
It's a hollow. She said, evil spirit, I thought it would look human. But it's a monster. This is bad. Why am I shaking?
Yeah, I just don't know if people want me to skip the cinematics.
Stay calm, Ichigo.
'Cause they're
The
so
hollow
long.
has not
It's
eaten
good?
any
Okay.
of your family's souls yet.
Like, for those of you that are going to get this game, I do recommend it. It is a good game. Like, especially, it's fun with friends, but it is going to be a lot of putting your controller down and watching a full-ass movie before you actually get a chance to fight, because these cinematics are long.
Hollows are attracted to extreme levels of spiritual pressure. But they also attack opportunistically. I've never met any
Like,
human
we're probably going to have to go
with
longer than
so much
usual
spiritual
for these,
pressure.
because I want to finish in a decent time.
Or break
But,
a
like,
binding spell.
for example, if we're playing for about an hour, we might have, like, 3 fights. And the rest is all cinematic. So, like, let me know if you guys want me to skip the cinematics, because I have the option to do
My
so.
family being attacked. It's all because of me.
Oh, wait.
But when we watch it back as a video, I think people want to see the cinemas.
Soul Reaper.
It's almost like Guilty Gear.
Ugly. You want my soul? Fight me like a man.
It's got some good music though, like especially when like they power up to their like transformed state, usually with Bankai or something, like especially like Yoruichi's theme. It's pretty good. And there is no transition directly into battle. What they do is they stop you and then you go to a pre-battle screen where you can put like items on and stuff.
Soul Reaper.
Fool. Fool.
Just gonna put the controller down until we get to the fight.
It would be over if you gave him your soul. Then you are a fool.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to.
Like, chat, let me know if you like that, how they have the story set up with these long cinematics, or if
Just
you
tell me
wish
how.
that they, like,
I'll do anything. Tell me.
played some of it out in the actual battle, like they do in Sparking Zero and, like, Tenkaichi 3.
There's only one way.
Just the
You
cinemas
must
are so
become
long.
A soul reaper.
Like, this cinema, I think, this one itself has been going on for, like, almost 20
Is
minutes.
the point of my Zanpakuto
And there hasn't even been one fight yet.
over your heart, and I will infuse you with half of my soul reaper powers.
Hey, what's up, Hannah?
You sure you can do something?
That's
like
the
that?
only reason why I was worried about streaming this
No.
game, is just how slow the
Chance of
story
success
goes.
is low. If we fail, you die. But there is no other way, nor time to ponder it.
There's danger.
What's up, Cyberrock?
Run! You have to run, Ichigo!
Hopefully none of these songs are copyrighted either.
We'll try your plan.
I'm doing good. How about you?
Not Soul Reaper. I am Rukia Kuchiki.
Ichigo Kurosaki.
I guess we'll find out tomorrow whether or not this is copyright or not.
This won't be our last meeting.
Like, hopefully it doesn't, like, copyright strike me for the song, but I doubt it. I think it's made for the game. I don't recognize it anyway. It could be from the show, but I don't think there's any licensed music in this. See the movement? I could just mess around with him because he's not going to do anything to me. Block. See, I didn't start blocking. If you're mid-combo and you block, you can't block. You have to preemptively block before they hit you. Like, if I start and I block, it'll hit me. And then you can teleport behind people like this to initiate combos, but there's two different kinds of combos. That was square. This is the triangle. These are longer range. But once you initiate it, you get a soul break, and then you just hit R1, and then it does a super automatically, but it automatically just tracks. You actually don't initiate anything. You just press R2, and it automatically, like, tracks. And I said I like that they stayed true to the manga. It's a little too true, though, because it's a lot of narration.
Lost all of my powers.
Said Bleach is one of your favorite anime? Yeah, Bleach is great.
I could not sense the Hollow's presence because that room was full of spiritual pressure from him. That was what confused my senses. Never have I heard of a human who could see a soul reaper.
The difficulty is not too spiky either. It's like once you get into the flow of blocking and knowing what the rock, paper, scissors attack formation is, you're not going to lose. You don't really even need items, to be honest.
I've seen it, so huge.
That's what she said.
What in the world is this kid?
Alright, so the cinema started at 4:54. Let's see how long it takes till we get to the next fight. I didn't, the first time I played the game, I didn't, time. I'm curious. So that's basically it. There's like a episode pretty much per chapter, and then you get soul points. You can see I'm not getting much because I'm already level 14. I've been playing the story. Cyberrock says I have Bleach season 1 and 2 on Blu-ray. I only have the first 3 movies. I don't have any of the series, unfortunately. So that was one node in the chapter, and we had 24 minutes of cinematics in one fight that lasted a second. So let's test it for chapter 2. But anyway, they have this little synopsis down here at the bottom. Like it says, Rukia loses her powers as a Soul Reaper. And Ichigo becomes a Soul Reaper. They have like all this in between the fights. But I don't even know why they really set that up, because there's a lot of narration that goes involved. So it's not like you're missing really anything. Let's count it. 4:56. So let's see how long this cinema is before the fight.
Hey, Ichigo, come on. Wake up already!
I will say that like the most fun I've had in this game is mission mode, because it's kind of like survival. You fight like multiple enemies in a row while your health and stuff stays over, and then you get a boss.
Morning! Hey, Ichigo!
I feel like that stuff is more enjoyable than like the story, just because the presentation's so
Since you obviously can't do it by
it's not very animated, I want to say. So it's hard to keep me.
This racket this early in the morning, huh?
Hannah said Ichigo has a big sword.
You're late, you know.
Late?
hurry up and get dressed for school already. Or would you rather me to go in your place instead?
No way. All you do when you're inside my body is ruin my reputation.
You could just go ahead and skip it, though. You have my permission.
For anyone that doesn't have the game yet, do you have any questions about the game? Because I've put more than like 20 hours into it so far. So if there's any questions that you have about it, just let me know.
Hey, are you even listening?
Partner, don't make me laugh. I'm gonna go to school. You stay here and behave.
Sure. Just hurry up and go.
Why does Ichigo have to be this grumpy? Maybe because his mom died and he's got to take care of his two little sisters while his dad's like working all the time. Probably.
Came to meet Ichigo and his friends. It's really quite the tearjerker.
Yeah, Hannah, there's alternate costumes, but they're not like that intense. Like, well, some of them have alternate costumes and some of them just have like one alternate color. There was alternate costumes for the pre-order. I think it was like the 1,000-Year Blood War outfit for Yoruichi and for Hitsugaya.
And the first person he saved was his amazingly hot classmate.
But like, Bankai Ichigo has like his destroyed uniform. That's pretty much his alternate, and the rest are all different colors.
Actually her own dead older brother.
And this is how they show the rest of the story. It's like a mix of the cinematics and these like still frames, these like slideshows.
Eventually, Orihime's strong feelings managed to get through to her brother, who calmed down and disappeared. It warms you all up inside, doesn't it? Well, that's Inoue for you. The next person he saved was Yatsu Torisato, also known as
Rock said, I
Kid.
don't blame Ichigo for
He's
being upset
Ichigo's
and having
more
rough
muscular
days.
friend.
Hannah said, I hope we get Urahime as a playable character.
With a young boy,
The problem is that the developers came out and said
serial killer.
necessarily that
Luckily, Chad and
he
Ichigo
didn't
were
know
able
how to
to
put
save
their
him.
movesets into the game's systems, because the game is very specific systems. I don't know if that's just an excuse or not, but that's what the developer said.
Ended up in hell. And after all that,
He said it's not an impossibility that they don't put them in the future, especially because characters like Ichigo, like Final Getenshiro,
even without
uh,
Ruki's help, I make his
actually
heroism
breaks the
this
systems,
much
but
faster. Actually, I've had my share of trouble too.
that's just what the
My soul was
developer said.
supposed to be disposed of, but thankfully, Ruki has saved me from that. Now that he's a Soul Reaper, Ichigo finally has the strength he needs to protect those around him. He even showed up on national TV while fighting in an abandoned hospital. I wish I
No,
could've
Rock, this
showed
is
up
on
this
base
time.
PS5.
I don't mind, too.
I still didn't get my PS5 Pro yet. I've just been busy. I'll get it soon.
Oh, good morning, Ichigo.
Oh, morning, Orihime. What's wrong? Why are you staring at me like that?
Sado.
Ichigo, listen. Is there anything you're keeping from us?
Huh? Keeping from you?
Yeah, lately, you just always seem to be covered in injuries.
Yeah, Rock, I'll get it. I'll get it soon.
Oh, that.
I need it anyway because I need more hard drive space.
Some minor stuff.
Inside, I have a 5 terabyte external for all my PS4 games, and then I have a 1 terabyte SSD
Thanks.
inside, combined with like the 500 something gigabytes they give you in the system. But it's not enough. It's like full. I have like a ton of stuff deleted.
Too much.
And I said, I think we're gonna get the 1,000-Year Blood Rock story. They may add Orihime and Ukitake. Somebody asked if we're gonna get the 1,000-Year Blood War story, and I think they said it's based on sales because they need money for development. So we'll see
You
if
have
that
some
gets. I
very
know that
good
like
friends.
they're releasing the 1,000-Year Blood War
Worries us
characters
become
as
stronger
DLC
against
and
hollows.
costumes, but I don't know if we're gonna get like an actual
What's
story
there to
mode for
worry
it.
about? Just defeat them before they can get to you.
I also don't know if they would skip like the
Time
full
for
bring
your
into
daily
Boundo arc.
training.
You can't make my friends
Before
worry
they
so
did
much
that.
about me.
I mean, it's not necessarily that you have to go through with all that, but
Ichigo,
it
here
explains
is.
a bunch.
Don't let it get away.
See, this is what I was talking about in my video. This would be good if it had like a
These guys really have no manners.
what do you call it? If we had like a Musu kind of mode or like a free roaming mode between the fights with some overworld narration, that could have probably helped a lot with the pacing.
I know.
But it would have cost a lot more development time to actually do that. I don't even know if they would do the full bring, but I mean, hopefully.
Sorry.
Yeah, so this is basically just saying like large attacks you have to use like Reishi with their Reishi down, which means you pretty much can't do R1 or R2 moves. I'm actually gonna turn the guide off because I don't need it. But so you just block. If you do L2 and X, you can actually teleport behind the enemy. But see, since I didn't block before he did his wind-up, you just tap R2 and it auto does it. It would have been cool if they had a hub like Sonic Adventurer. Yeah, like, yeah, anything like that would have been cool. You just block and you're fine. Do I still intend to get an Xbox Series X? I don't think so, Rock. I think at this point, I'm just going to get a PC. I'm just going to get a gaming PC and put Game Pass on it. I don't think I need to get a Series. There's nothing I really like care about having physically that isn't on PlayStation already. I did get a 360 back, so like I play the 360 for that, and I might get an original Xbox back just because like the 360 isn't fully backwards compatible with the Xbox original Xbox titles. So I'm probably gonna get that, and then I'll get a gaming PC to use for streaming. And I'll probably just get Game Pass on that. Or I might even just skip Game Pass and just do straight up Steam and just buy the games.
One of the walls in my house was broken down, and I'm getting it fixed. I'm staying at a
Yeah, Hannah, I'm probably gonna get one like maybe in the summertime or something.
Rukia, erased all of Chad and Orihime's memories of the Hollows. Right. Yeah, I almost forgot about that.
Forgot? Wait, I don't remember ever telling you in the first place.
I guess I must have heard about it from Tatsuki.
Right now I'm thinking we can do this stream until 6:30, but like I said, it just depends on like, because I do have to eat dinner.
Huh? Oh, okay.
You like that they added scenes between Orihime and Ichigo? Yeah, it's nice. I just wish there was more fights in between. Cyberrock said, at least you have Darth Vader DLC on both Soul Calibur 4 and on 360. No, because the Darth Vader DLC that I had was on my old Xbox account. I have a new Xbox account that I made like a couple years ago. I don't have my old gamer tag. I don't remember what it even is. But my new gamer tag doesn't have that DLC. I have Soul Calibur 4 on 360, so I can play as Yoda, and I have it on PS3 also. I just can't play as them together because it's been delisted, so.
That girl, the one who was wearing pajamas. Tatsuki remembers her too. And there was a boy there as well. That must have been Ichigo, right? I can't really remember, but I think that he saved me.
I'm gonna let this play. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna get a Coke because this water is like not helping me stay awake. I'll be right back. Need to wake up a bit. Hannah said, I remember reading the original Zero chapter of Bleach, and with Ichigo originally had black hair and Rukia turned small and lost her powers. I don't remember that. I remember Cayenne looks like Ichigo, but has black hair. But I don't remember when Ichigo had black hair. Oh, do you mean like in the Fullbring arc when he had his like mullet? When he had his like long black hair?
Hey, what are you doing here?
Urahime also died in the original Zero chapter alongside her father.
Rare to see you here too.
I don't think I read the Zero chapter.
Huh? Well, there's no way I can tell him I'm just back from fighting a hollow.
Chad's got interesting gameplay in this game. Every character does play different, but so far my favorite character to actually play as is Renji. Just because he's got the most range.
I see.
Everyone else has to get like up close and personal.
Chad?
I went to have a talk with my friend. I'm heading back home now.
I see.
By the way, Ichigo.
Whoa! What was that?
There. What was that booming noise?
Hey, there's been an accident on the main street. A car flew up and got turned over.
An accident. Must have been a huge one. What's wrong, Ichigo?
That's what she said.
It's nothing. That was no regular accident. I felt the spiritual pressure of a hollow just now.
It was a pitch before Bleach was officially published. Oh, okay, okay.
Check.
I might have...
Don't worry.
Didn't they publish that in Shonen Jump? I think I had that issue back before it came out.
Don't you?
Or posted it later or something like that. I think I remember seeing it, I just don't remember
Going there.
reading it, but now that you mention that, I think I did read it.
For me to hesitate.
But it was a long time ago. That's when we got Orange Hair Ichigo and the rest is history. Yeah.
You go help any wounded people, and I'll go check out the accident. How's that sound?
Isn't that why they actually named it Bleach also? For Ichigo's orange hair?
I'm counting on you, Chad.
There you are, Ichigo. Get ready. There's a hollow nearby.
Yeah, I know that. Come
Thank
on,
goodness, I want
let's
to
go,
fight
Rukia.
something. Renji's alright. He's a decent character, but I like,
Got it.
See, the movement's like super limited. You just block and wait for your chance to attack. Yeah, so Ho-Ho is the disappearing. I thought it was Katencho.
Sorry. I'll kill you.
Rock said, it's terrible that I can no longer get Darth Vader. It's not even that it's no longer LucasArts, it's more so the fact that, like, their licensing for the distribution ran out. So, like, even if it was still owned by LucasArts, it would still be off those stores unless they renewed it.
Sorry. I'll kill you.
Like, it's super basic at first to play, but, like, you start getting more into the battle system once you get doing more and more fights, because it opens up more techniques to you later on as you go. So right now it's pretty basic, but you will... There is, like, a fun loop when it gets, like, further
You
in.
moved all these people by yourself? That must have been dangerous. But it's a huge help.
I guess it's nothing. Anyway, there are still people who need help there. Help them, please.
Oh yeah, thanks.
It's that new girl again. I fear that it's just like that other time.
Rock says Soul Calibur 1 and 2 HD on Xbox or PlayStation may be delisted from the stores, but at least the full game scratch-off codes still work. Yeah, that's how I got my Soul Calibur 1. But actually, I got my Soul Calibur 1 scratch-off code from Amazon, and then now it's no longer available. So they're also limited.
That boy's soul got
If you can find them, then good. But like I know, like even Amazon now, Soul Calibur 1 for Xbox is gone.
No, wait.
I got it. I have it on my 360.
Souls getting into parakeets? What am I even talking about? But I do remember something.
It's funny that Ichigo and Orihimo are love interests. Nero and Kirie are also similar to them. That's true.
But for some reason, he's pretending that it didn't happen. He sounded rather strange when I ran into him earlier.
DMC4 is still my favorite DMC, so I like Nero a lot. But I agree with that.
If he doesn't want to talk about it yet, I'll just wait.
We'll probably stream Devil May Cry 4 at some point too on the channel. Extra funny considering that Johnny Young Bosch and Stephanie Say played love interest in multiple shows and games. I mean, it's not like that the VAs are that greatly numbered anyway. Like they play a lot of characters in different stuff, you know what I mean? Yeah, I love DMC4. You got Soul Calibur 1 HD on 360 back in 2015. Yeah, I didn't get it because I don't think I had a 360 at that time. So I actually got a scratch off code from Amazon and added it like last year. I think I got it.
Totally normal for high school students to come home late. I'm busy killing exorcising evil spirits.
Ugh, there you go again.
Especially because you can play as Lady in the special edition. Yeah.
I can't. You like making me envious?
There's nothing to be envious about, idiot.
I was being dead serious about it. Sometimes I wish I could see.
I have the Soul Calibur 2 HD collection on PS3 though, not on 360. Doesn't really matter because it's got Spawn and Heihachi.
Because of all those stupid pictures of her you put up anyway.
What? You got a problem with the super lovely Masaki Forever shrine I painstakingly made?
The fact that you're
Cyberx said I like DMC5, but I still like DMC4. I haven't finished DMC5 because it's hard for me to get past the V sections. They're so boring. I just don't like playing as V. But I still haven't beat 5, and I got it day 1. I think now I have the PS5 Special Edition, but I still haven't beaten it yet. Maybe I'll beat it on stream, who knows.
You'd better cheer up too.
Because I thought about when I get the PS5 Pro, like keeping my PS5 and just keeping it in the office for streaming. But I think I'm just going to sell it. Just because I'm going to get a gaming PC, so I'll have Steam and I'll be able to download all these games anyway.
You haven't told him the truth about your mother.
Of course.
I hope Ishin becomes playable alongside Ichigo's mom.
I totally
Ishin
get it.
is playable
He's
in
completely of the belief that
Bleach
she's
Brave
smiling down on
Souls.
us for
I think
that.
his mom is too, if I remember
That's
correctly.
fine.
I see.
The truth is, he doesn't have any idea at all.
Sorry if I'm burping, it's the
what
Coke.
actually happened to my mom's soul back then.
That's why I usually don't drink soda on stream, but I'm like kind of sleepy. I had to drive a lot
My
today.
mother died when I was just 9 years old. Back then, no matter what might have happened to me, as long as I was with her, then I knew that I was gonna be okay.
In the manga, Kubo drew Ichigo's mom naked. Jeez.
We're only 4 at the
That's like the main thing I remember about it.
And Dad, too, of course. All of them loved her just as much as I did. She was without any doubt the absolute center of our universe. I remember it was raining that day.
Rock said, and my fat PS3 plays PS2 discs would work on your gaming PC.
And I ran after her, and Mom started running after me.
No. So if they don't have those games available on Steam, I might actually hook my PS3 up to my gaming PC so I can use both. Because I honestly use my slim PS3 more in the living room, but the backwards compatible PS3 I just bought for the office, so I'll probably just keep it in here.
That's what I always
I mean, right now I moved it out because I had to hook up the PS5, so I just used all the same cables. It was a lot easier just to hook up. It's just a pain in the neck to bring it back and forth to the TV and not.
What is this? You? No way. That was you by the river that day. 6 years ago. What are you doing here? And why?
Oh, that's why you asked? Yeah. I'll probably keep it.
6 years, huh? That's quite a long time.
It's so hard to find a backwards compatible PS3s, and like they cost like $500 something now, so it's something I'm gonna keep.
Just who the heck are you? Are you a slave of that hollow? Is it controlling you? Start talking! Go on, now!
Neither, actually, Sonny.
Hannah said, I completed the arcade mode of Soul Blade, did 11 playable characters. Nice.
Incredible. You saw me. And
I want to play Soul Blade on stream, but nobody has expressed interest in wanting to watch that yet, so I usually just go where you guys want me to go in terms of what I'm playing.
but your luck's run out, Sonny. You see, you've set eyes on me twice now, which means that I have no choice but to eat your soul.
What is this? What's going on? That girl is a part of you?
Grand Fisher. That's his code name. The bait decoy that sprouts from his head disguises itself as a person. When someone sees it, well, he only goes after those with especially strong spiritual pressure. He absorbs their power. He's managed to outwit or outfight the Soul Reapers for 54 years. That's him, all right.
Rockstar, I wish the PS3 Slim and Super Slim had backwards compatibility with PS2, but somehow it's probably never going to happen. No, it's never going to happen. They can't even run it through emulation because the motherboards are different.
You're hurting my feelings, girl.
The backwards compatible PS3s have like what's called system on a chip. So there's a whole chip that acts as a PS2 on the motherboard that's absent from the later models. And even the 80 gig PS3 that I have, it's not system on a chip. I think they use emulation to run backwards compatibility on that one.
What really happened is I fell for his trap.
Because the 80 gig was the last model they put backwards compatibility on. The original two were the 40 gig and the 60 gig. Or might have been the 20 gig and the 60 gig. No, I think it's 40 and 60. I'm not sure. It's hard to remember. You're doing Edgemaster mode now? That's cool. I miss Edgemaster mode.
So young, Sonny.
Ichigo! Disintegrate, Rodinini's black dog. Read through, burn away, claw out your throat!
Rukia, no! Stay out of this when you hear me! This monster's mine!
Are you insane? He's too strong.
Keep on getting ads on Hollow even though you blocked it.
50 years.
Well, thanks for paying me. Because that's what the ads do.
Stay out of it!
I think the only way that like I can still get credit and you can skip it is if you get YouTube Premium. I think that's literally the only way that you can do it. I think Trey has YouTube Premium. I'm not sure.
Come on now, Sonny. You're never going to be able to beat me if all that you do is just keep running away.
Damn it!
You gonna
He's
attack
a lot
me?
stronger than the hollows I fought before, but I have to win. He's the one that killed my mother. I swear.
Oh, and then there's supers with like L2 and triangle, but you have to like see how they're high. You have to like build up Reishi. Yeah, that's gonna hit me. I didn't block it in time. The only way I can block an attack is if I do the reversal.
Sorry. kill you.
I don't care.
I'm not sure. I don't remember.
I'll do whatever it takes.
I don't think so, because I think Grand Fisher, doesn't he show up in the Hueco Mundo arc? He's like transformed though, isn't he? Is my PS2 fat or slim? My PS2 is fat. My PS2 is modded, so it's got a hard drive in where the network adapter was, where there's a hard drive spot. So I have a bunch of like burn games on there, but I don't even use it anymore because I ended up like buying all those games physically. So I don't know. I may get a slim just for saving space, but I like how the fat looks. It's just more nostalgic for me.
He'll never get over it.
But yes, to answer your question, I have a fat PS2. But my PS1 is the slim PS1, the little round white version that was literally called like PS1 instead of PSX.
It's true that his life will be saved.
And my PS3 is slim.
I believe his honor will
But my PSP is the 1000 series because that's the one I like the most. I have a 3DS XL, original, not new, and I have a DS Lite, and that's what I play my Game Boy Advance games on.
Its true nature, whether it's a battle to protect life or a battle to defend honor.
I just got a Kinect today for my Xbox so I can play that Dragon Ball game for the first time. I heard it's bad, but it was like $4, so might as well give it a shot. Not the game, the Kinect.
I have to let him fight this.
And it said he might have appeared in the 1000-Year Blood War arc as an Arankar, but I think Ishin defeated him. I think you're right. That's what I'm thinking of, I think.
Stay out of it.
He was like...
Out of it.
He had like a different form, right? Like he was like transformed.
Better not die.
Yeah, he was an Arankar, of course.
So young and impetuous. It's almost unbelievable. You
Just hit me, dude.
far too easily. That anger blinds you. And that's not all it does. It dulls your sword as well. You're dead, Sonny. But I'll say this for your sake. Out of all the nearly countless ones that I've faced in my time, you were the youngest, the most reckless, and the weakest Soul Reaper that I've ever fought. You can't cut me. Too weak. So weak. What about the Lord Bread? Take this.
They're not even letting me use my supers yet.
Sorry. I'll kill you.
My PS2 does play PS1 games, but the laser is not as strong as it used to be, so it doesn't play like the black label PS1 games anymore. But since it's modded, I didn't want to get a new one, so I just bought a PS1 to play my PS1 games instead. Because I have a lot of black label discs, like Twisted Metal 3, and now I can use supers. Thank you. Alright.
You're dead, Grand Fisher. But I'll say this for your sake.
Alright, so using supers is you hold L2 down, and then you press either circle or triangle, triangle or X, depending on which one.
Disgusting hollow that I've ever encountered. Dodge it if you can. You're mine. Close in. We're just starting.
Sorry. I'll kill you.
But yeah, that's why I got a PS1, because like my laser's not reading the black discs anymore. It only reads the clear ones. I should probably just get a new PS2. I don't even care that my PS2 is modded anymore, just because I have all the games physically anyway. I think the only one I don't have physically that I still want to play is Def Jam Fight for New York.
Are your Soul Reaper powers?
And it's a correction. Ishin unalives Grand Fisher in the Arankar arc with one swing.
I need to
Okay.
ask something of you. Let me be a Soul Reaper for a little while longer.
Yeah, I remember him doing something
I want to
to
become
him.
strong.
It's just been so long since I've watched the series or seen the story.
Strong, enormously strong.
I need to get it on Blu-ray.
I'll be able to protect people from the hollows.
The only thing Bleach I have media-wise is I have like the first 3 movies. The Diamond Dust Rebellion, Fade to Black, and Memories of Nobody. I have those on DVD. But I want to get the series. Oh, you know what I did just pick up today, chat, that I forgot to tell you? I got the complete series of Trigun today on DVD, which was a cool find. Giannis said, I really envision and I envision, I'm guessing you're trying to say, an Inuyasha type of game with Bleach mechanics and great mention with Def Jam Fight for New York. Yeah, it's Def Jam Fight for New York is one of my favorite games. Excuse me. I don't know if Inuyasha's ever going to get a game like anytime soon because it's like nothing coming on about it. But yeah, I got to find Bleach. I also got to get Naruto back on. I have like the first season on DVD, and then I have like a couple random Shippuden DVDs.
What?
And then I have a lot of the movies on Blu-ray for Naruto, but like I need to get the series back. I used to have it all, and I don't anymore.
Strange. It doesn't seem to be.
Give me a break.
I'm telling you.
And if you're wondering, guys, we are going past 5:30. We're not stopping now.
Huh? Is there another Soul Reaper around here who keeps beating the hollows before we can arrive on the scene?
No. Soul Reapers have clearly defined territories.
It'd be cool if we got a new Inuyasha game.
Case,
but I really want a new Yu Yu Hakusho game,
again,
actually. A Yu Yu Hakusho game is probably my #1 most wanted IP right now.
There really better be one this time around. After all that, no hollow again. Ridiculous. I've had it with these false alarms.
Oh, I think this is when audio shows up.
You think it's my fault? I'm only relaying
Ishida.
the orders that were sent to me on the Soul Pager. That's all.
Then fix the stupid piece of junk. Squabbling, huh?
Yeah.
How very ugly. Good evening, Mr. Kurosaki, Miss Kuchiki. Who are you? What's with
It's
the
like
getup?
Sasuke and
Mad
Sakura's son.
scientist? Hold up. How do you know our names?
It's
Mr.
like solid
Kurosaki,
off she was a
tell
boy.
me, you can see spirits, can't you? What? No, that's crazy talk. There's a hollow coming.
It's true, right here. There's an order.
Which way? Over there. You can't even sense it yet? Really? And you call yourself a Soul Reaper?
I do like this game, though. Like, I think I gave it a 7 in my review.
Wait. Who are you?
But that's based on anime games,
Who do
not
you
necessarily all fighting games,
A Quincy.
to be fair.
And I hate Soul Reapers. What? In other words, Ichigo Kurosaki, what I'm saying is, I hate you. Are you going to follow me all the way home, Ichigo Kurosaki? Damn it. Busted. How long have you known? Ever since you and Orihime poked both of your heads into
I would like a
that
remake
classroom.
of, not a remake, remaster, like an HD version of Def Jam
You
Fight for New
allow
York.
your spirit energy
Maybe a
to
collection with like Def Jam, Vendetta, Fight for New York, and Icon all on the
You
same
aren't able to
thing.
sense the
I would
energy
pay
of
like
your spirit
$70 for that on PS5, but
Not even when
I
they
imagine the
let you
licensing for
know.
that's a
The
nightmare
fact
because
is,
of all the actual music
you
that they
didn't
play.
even notice me until today. Sorry, I confess. I'm terrible with names and faces. On the other hand, I was able to sense your rather unusual aura right from the very moment that I first arrived here at this school. And in addition, I was also aware that you became a Soul Reaper somewhere back in, what was it? Mid-May? I even know Rukia Kuchiki's true identity. That's? Yes. Reiraku, or spirit ribbons. They're manifestations of aura. A good Soul Reaper is able to see it right away. And a skilled Soul Reaper can even go so far as to touch it. If you were any good at all, you would have noticed mine. However, did you even know that a Soul Reaper's spirit ribbon is a different color? It's red. I am a Quincy. I have the power to kill hollows. Would you like to play a game, Ichigo? To see who's superior, a Soul Reaper or a Quincy? I'll show you. I'll make you see just how worthless you Soul Reapers truly are. A game? You and me? No way. What? Me fight you? Why should I? What's in it for me, huh? You've obviously got some issues with Soul Reapers. But that's between you and your psychiatrist.
Oh, so you're afraid.
Yeah, I'm not falling for that. I'm just saying that between you and me, there's no contest.
As I recall, you got the Soul Reaper powers that you're currently using from Rukia, which makes you only a substitute Soul Reaper. To be completely frank, without her guidance, you can't even wipe your nose.
What was that? All right. If that's the way you want it, you're on. I'll play your game.
I have a suspicious feeling, but we haven't seen the last of that Quincy person just yet. It's possible that you may need to become a Soul Reaper all of a sudden, so just in case, take this along.
It looks like Rukia's prediction was right on. Cone, you stay here and watch me as I kick this stupid guy's butt, okay? Let's hear exactly what the rules of this game are.
We'll start with this. Recognize it? It's holobait. After I scatter it around, hollows will begin to converge on this town.
Wait, what?
Whoever is able to defeat the most hollows in the following 24 hours wins the game. Are we in agreement?
Are you kidding? Everybody in Katakuta Town will be in danger. What kind of sicko are you?
You know, you're really starting to bore me. There's no need to worry about any innocent bystanders. Because I'm going to kill every single hollow that shows up here. And if you really have the guts necessary to protect people from hollows, you'll say yes and accept my challenge.
How about no? Oh, I forgot I get to play as Ishida.
I must show them how it's done.
Ishida's gameplay is pretty fun. He has longer combos though, so it's kind of hard to judge his blocking. I mean, I can always reverse if I need to, like this. Reverse. Oh, I can't reverse yet. Okay. Thought I blocked that one.
Well done, and goodbye. Here I come. See that? I'm impressed. I'll get you. Well, do it. Dodge this. Dodge this. Well done, and goodbye. Here I come. All right, that's one. You know, if you don't get moving pretty soon, then you're going to be left behind. I will give you a word of warning. Listen close. Hollows will attack anyone who they sense possesses high spirit energy.
Crap.
Ah! Ichigo, wait!
As I suspected, he doesn't know. Too bad, Ichigo Kurosaki. Your family aren't the only ones with inordinate spiritual gifts. There are others close to you. Since you don't realize that, the outcome will be that you'll lose the game, crippled by your own despair. And then you'll undoubtedly come to realize just how unfit you really are on the far bank of our Rubicon.
Damn. Oh no. Karin will be out of school by now. I bet. She probably went to play somewhere. But where? Where could she be? I've got to protect her. Crap. There's too much area to cover. And I'm too slow. So, how the hell am I supposed to find these hollows? How? Yeah. Cone, go and get whatever that phone thing is from Rukia.
What? Come on! Why should I do what you say? No way! Forget all that nonsense!
Damn it, just go get it!
Screw you!
7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Excuse me.
What? The message is gone? So soon? Ichigo's unusually fast today. Again? What is going on? Is this thing broken or something? There's no way that hollows could be appearing at this rate. What's going on? The number of hollows is exploding. What? What is it? What's happening here?
Not good. I can't kill them with one shot anymore. Something's wrong. There's so many. There are too many hollows, and my strength is beginning to wane. At this rate... No, why am I whining like this? I have no choice but to keep going. I can't lose. I can't. No way. I'm not wrong, am I? Am I, Master? I swear that I will avenge you.
Oh, good morning, Chad. Where are we anyway? This isn't the school, is it? Where are we?
So, you're finally awake, huh?
So, who's that?
I don't know. But I think it just may be that he saved our lives.
Former captain of Squad 11
He
and
is
the
awake now.
introductor
Let's
of
go
the
and get the rest
research
of the
division
story.
in Soul Society, Kisuke
Why do we
Urahara.
suddenly have these strange powers?
I like Kisuke.
What do they have to do with Ichigo?
Hold on. What? Ichigo?
Very well, but listen. First, try your best to remember it. Remember everything that you saw, and try to recall how you had to fight.
Yeah. I was attacked by something I couldn't see.
Oh, Squad 12, my bad.
Ichigo's sister and the other kids
I always get Squad 11 and 12 mixed up. Squad 12 is Mayoria's
to my abuelo.
one, right? That's the research division.
I know, abuelo. I know. These big fists of mine aren't supposed to be used for...
Squad 11's Kenpachi. Okay, okay. So that's with Ikaku and Yamachika and stuff like that, right? I always get 11 and 12 mixed up.
I know that now. So please, I ask of you, give me the power that I need.
Thanks for correcting me.
Yes, that's right. A monster attacked us at school. It started controlling everybody around, and it even got to Tatsuki. And I thought that it was about time for me to try to protect her. From now on, I'll protect you. I'll show no mercy to anybody who tries to hurt Tatsuki. And then the fairies appeared, and they saved me. And then, after that, I lost consciousness.
Wait, hold on.
What? You mean you don't believe me? Is the story really that incredible?
Of course it is. Soul Reapers? Hollows? I mean, do you really expect us to believe all that stuff without any kind of proof?
You deny it. But you've seen proof. That terrible and fearsome monster, the one with the hole in the chest that attacked you, that was a hollow. Before you reject my story, think of the fear and pain you experienced earlier, and deny that first, if you can. Ichigo Kurosaki. As a Soul Reaper, he has a rather extraordinary spirit energy, but his ability to control that energy is currently extremely limited. So, as a result of that, it simply flows right out of him, without any constraint at all. In fact, that energy is so concentrated that it can affect various other spirits as well. And the same can be said about the two of you. Think back for a moment. On many occasions in the past, you two have come in contact with Ichigo Kurosaki when he was acting in the capacity of a Soul Reaper. Yeah, your sudden supernatural abilities, I believe they lay sleeping deep in your souls. Coming in contact with Ichigo Kurosaki was what caused your latent inborn powers to be activated.
Oh, I forgot to tell you, sometime in the story mode, you have your acquired keys to unlock stuff. Not in the first chapter, but like if you go to the second chapter, there's like these areas that you can't get unless they're unlocked. Which one were we on? I think it's this one. I should have skipped ahead because I forgot which chapter we're on.
Hado, number 4. Yakurai! Jeez. I can't shoot enough Keto. It's too weak. This hollow's a pig that's deflecting my shots. I've been in this Gigai for 2 months. Is this really all the strength that I've managed to gain back?
I miss you so much, Rukia!
Cone? It's gotta be Cone. Hold on. If you're in Ichigo's body right now, then that means that Ichigo's become a Soul Reaper.
Oh, by the way, I think that Ichigo wanted me to ask you about something. Rukia! Look out behind you!
Well, it looks like it's safe here too.
What? You scoundrel! You caused this mess! You started this contest just to kill everybody in town, didn't you?
Oh. So this was your doing?
I suppose I should say nice to meet you. This is the first time that we've spoken one-on-one. Rukia Kuchiki. You in Kurosaki's body. Yes, that's right. The fact is irrefutable. I can't deny that I started this contest. But even if that's the case, I don't intend to let anyone get killed. If Ichigo ends up running out of strength, then I will step in and protect the citizens with my life. So, while the Soul Reaper watches from the sidelines, I will protect everyone from the Hollows. If I can't do that, then this contest was for nothing.
You. What were you trying to prove?
Hey, Udio!
Ichigo!
I finally found you. If I could, I'd make you cry right now. But this fight is between you and me. So just stop talking about who can kill the most hollows already. Come on, let's face off against each other now. So how's that sound, Udio? Say something, Udio.
Oh, Ichigo! Look there! What the heck is that? The cracks in the sky! They're gathering at one point!
Wait, that's not all. Take a closer look. The Hollows. They're all gathering at that point.
Maybe we can actually finish the first part of the story
Wait,
today.
Udio. Look at how many of them there are. Think before you attack.
And start with Soul Society
What?
tomorrow.
Are you scared, Ichigo?
What? I'm not.
If you're scared, watch from here. I won the contest. Over here, Hollows! The last Quincy, Udio Ishida, will destroy you!
Last Quincy? What's he talking about?
200 years ago, the Quincy's were wiped out. All surviving Quincy's completely despise Soul Reapers. The origin of that hatred lies in their annihilation. 200 years ago, nearly all of the Quincy's perished at the hands of the Soul Reapers. But it was a very difficult choice, even for the Soul Reapers. The Soul Reapers really had only one option at their disposal: to eliminate the Quincy's in order to prevent the collapse of the entire universe. In the Soul Society, the Soul Reapers are sometimes also referred to by another name: Balancers. An equal amount of souls must be maintained in the Soul Society and this world at all times. Do you know why that is? Because otherwise, the balance of the worlds shifts, bringing about destruction to the both of them. It's the job of the Soul Reapers to adjust the number of souls in the two worlds, and thereby maintain order. The souls that are released by the Soul Society are accounted for by the Soul Reapers when they're once again born into earthly creatures. And in a similar fashion, the souls that die here are then returned back to the Soul Society by the Soul Reapers. The same goes for Hollows. By entrusting the handling of the back-and-forth transfer of all the souls to the Soul Reapers, the Soul Society is able to monitor the number of souls, and in that way, they maintain the balance between the worlds. But then there was a wrinkle. The Quincy's appeared. You see, Quincy's completely eradicate hollows, so when that happens, the balance gets upset. The souls that are released to this world don't ever return to the Soul Society again. The number of souls only increases in this world, which makes the whole universe tilt this way, and the Soul Society begins to spill into this world. Life and death are mixed together, creating chaos. In short, the collapse of the universe. A few years after the Quincy's were initially discovered, the Soul Society began pleading with them, basically begging them to let the management of Hollows remain entirely in the hands of the Soul Reapers. But the Quincy's stubbornly refused to agree to that idea. The number of Quincy's rapidly increased. The transfer of souls was disrupted. The situation quickly deteriorated to the point that the universe was on the verge of total collapse. So then, it was decided that the Quincy's must be eliminated. Tell me, do you believe that the Soul Reapers were cruel?
I don't know. I mean, what the hell am I supposed to say?
Damn it. I kill and kill, but their numbers only increase. Master. Is that Ichigo? Man, what a berserk way to fight against Hollows.
I know all about your story now. Were the Soul Reapers right, or was it the Quincy's? To be completely honest, I have no opinion on that. But I do know one thing. Who do you? You?
I don't care what happened to the Quincy's 200 years ago. I heard the story a long time ago from my master. It's a little more than just an old legend to me. That's not the reason why I fight. I'm not so sentimental, but I'd hold that against you. When I heard the story of the fall of the Quincy's, I actually thought the Soul Reapers were right. Until I saw my master die before my eyes.
Yeah, a lot of times they actually interrupt the fights to just like continue the
Because
story.
he was one of the last surviving Quincy's. My master was kept under constant round-the-clock surveillance. But nonetheless, Master kept arguing the case to the Soul Reapers that Quincy's were necessary. He thought of ways for both groups to fight together. Soul Reapers, in the peace of the Soul Society, are always slow to respond to Hollows in this world. He argued that it would be better to have a team of Quincy's in this world who would be constantly on the lookout for Hollows and able to deal with them quickly. But the Soul Reapers' reaction to that was always the same. They'd say, "Don't interfere with our work." So, my master was killed. The enemy that day was 5 large Hollows. It was obvious he was no match for them without the help of the Soul Reapers. But as always, they were slow to arrive on the scene. They showed up and defeated the Hollows 2 hours after my master had started fighting. Master had been dead for an hour before they arrived.
Skill issue.
In the end, Master's philosophy was never able to get through to the Soul Reapers. If they'd listened, they'd been willing to embrace his ideas. If they had recognized the strength of the Quincy's, they would have been able to arrive in time to save him. And the Master wouldn't have had to die. Do you understand, Ichigo? want your help in this battle. You're a Soul Reaper, and I'm a Quincy. Our two ways of thinking are totally different. If you think that my way is wrong, then please just watch from there. I will be more than happy to demonstrate its effectiveness for you.
You talk too much!
The point is, your master's #1 desire wasn't to prove that the Quincy's are better than the Soul Reapers. He wanted both of them to fight together as a team. If we don't do that now, we may never get another chance.
I gotta
So
fix
Soul
my hat for a
Reapers and
sec.
Quincy's are as opposite as bookends. Fine. Fighting against overwhelming odds is still better when it's done back to back.
Back to back? But how so? You mean actually fighting together? A Quincy and a Soul Reaper? Side by side?
Are you still hung up on that? It's kill or be killed, and fighting alone is tough. We have no choice. We have to help each other. Isn't survival a good enough reason to overcome our differences? I was born a human. I really don't even know all that much about Soul Reapers. I mean, I'm not doing this work because I like it. But I do want to defeat the Hollows.
Why?
Because my mother was killed by a Hollow. Now do you finally get it? That's enough reason by itself. But it's not the only one. It's just becoming a Soul Reaper has given me purpose. Since that Hollow killed my mother, my dad and sisters have had a really rough time. I don't
By the way, the
want
next
anyone else to
chapter
have to
is
go
a lot
through
longer
that.
than this chapter. So much so that I played like 3 days
I don't
straight and
wanna
I'm
see
still
that
on the
again.
second chapter. This is
So I
the
fight
Soul
them.
Society arc.
I'm not a superhero
It's
or
pretty long.
anything. It's not like I can protect everybody in the entire world. But at the same time, I don't just want to protect the few I can hold in my arms either. I want to protect as many people as I can. Who do you? Whatever your reasons for it. This contest that you challenged me to is endangering a whole lot of people. It was irresponsible. And for that, I won't forgive you. But now, we need to fight together. There are too many of these things to waste any more time. It's kill or be killed, so let's kill as many of these bastards as we can. I'll kick your butt later. How about it?
Jeez. You talk too much, too. But nonetheless, Ichigo, I understand. In other words, if we don't survive this, then we won't be able to fight each other.
That's the idea. But I'm still gonna make you cry.
Just try it. If you survive.
By the way, you get a lot more soul points in mission mode than you do in the story mode. Like, you get a lot more in mission mode.
Huh?
I think that's where all the farming's
Ichigo.
going to take place.
The Hollows. They're acting strange. They're all looking up at the sky. It's almost as if they're praying.
Whoa! What is that? It's bigger than big. Is it a Hollow too?
What are we going to do? We can't fight that thing and the multitude of hollows.
Shut up! We have no choice! Shoot!
Mr. Kurosaki, we've come to help you.
You're Rukia's friend. Hat and clogs?
We'll take care of all the hollows around here. That way you, Mr. Kurosaki, can concentrate on fighting that guy. Go on. There's no time to talk right now.
It's coming through.
What is it? Rukia? What is that huge hollow?
That's a Menos. It's a giant hollow formed from the conglomeration of hundreds of ordinary hollows. But until now, I've only seen illustrations of it in textbooks. That's Menos Grande. It's impossible. When that thing appears, the Royal Special Task Force has to come and deal with it. That thing, it's way beyond the abilities of one Soul Reaper.
No way. How are we supposed to fight that?
It's pointless to try to think about how we ought to go about fighting that thing. To beat that guy, we just have to cut, and cut some more! There's no other way! Let's go! Who do you?
Wait! Ichigo!
Ichigo, stop! You can't fight that thing! Urahara, what are you doing? Do you want Ichigo to get killed?
No.
Then move! We have to stop him! Ichigo can't beat that!
I'm afraid I can't do that. I'm very sorry, Miss Kuchiki. Please, just watch quietly. This battle is absolutely necessary.
A binding spell? My body, I can't...
That is for you, and for him as well.
Shoot. Not good. I can't do enough damage with this. Come on, Ichigo. Control your spirit energy. Let it build up and then release it at maximum output.
I've just... well, I've never really controlled my spirit energy before.
What? I don't believe it. How do you even fight against hollows?
How the hell should I know that? Controlling spirit energy basically means just turning it on and off, right? But there's no faucet. How am I supposed to control its flow? If I'm giving off a lot of spirit energy, then maybe it's on full blast all the time.
Full blast all the time? Well, that would explain a lot of things. But the idea of all his energy pouring out all the time doesn't seem to bother him even a bit. Good grief. Is he really that stupid? What? His spiritual pressure is rising?
Zero. Is he actually going to discharge it here? Run. Quickly. If it hits you, then there won't be anything left. Just go! Run, Ichigo!
Ichigo! That sound, sympathetic resonance. And what's this abnormal spiritual pressure? Ichigo is accumulating energy. The sound I'm hearing, it's like some kind of a giant magnet pulling particles of iron out of sand or something like that. It all makes sense. No matter how much spirit energy one has, if it's left to continuously spill out, it all drains away. If he can't even control his spirit energy, then he must have an incredible amount to do what he does. So if Ichigo's spirit energy was constantly contained, the pressure would skyrocket. Then, if he suddenly released it all at once...
This is impossible. Ichigo, cut the Menos all the way from head to toe.
The Menos is retreating.
Victory!
What a guy. I don't know how, but somehow he managed to chase away that behemoth.
What the... What's going on? I can't move. What the heck? What's happening?
The shape. The Zanpakuto is losing its integrity. All that spirit energy released at once. Is it out of control? I better do something. Ichigo! It's flowing into me. Is this Ichigo's spirit energy? So, then what Soul Reapers do is materialize spirit energy from their own souls into a Zanpakuto. Quincy's, on the other hand, gather random ambient aura, coat them in their own spirit energy, and then materialize them as spirit weapons. My spirit weapon, Kojaku, the Lone Sparrow, grew more powerful because Ichigo's aura poured from his Zanpakuto at my touch. No, I can't maintain its weapon form. It's going to explode! I know that this can work. Ichigo's excess aura. I'll steal it, focus it, and release it. Over and over again. I'll keep doing it until his aura level stabilizes.
What are you doing? What? I don't know what you're doing, but stop it! Your arms are getting torn to shreds!
Shut up. I told you, I hate Soul Reapers. Before, you said to me that if we don't both survive, then we
It's a
can't
long-ass
fight
cinema.
each other. Live so I can beat you up, Ichigo Kurosaki. And you can hit me too, okay? Ichigo Kurosaki asked me to join forces with him. I'm sorry, Master. You see, I knew that you never actually hated Soul Reapers, and that your dearest wish was for us to join forces with them and work together. I think that maybe I was trying in some way to forget my weakness. My weakness in not risking my own life to help you when you needed it the most. And by placing all of the blame on the Soul Reapers, I tried to forget my own shame. Master, today, I will help a Soul Reaper. I wonder, can you forgive me? Master?
How can I punch someone who looks so miserable? Damn it.
Menos appeared and it was defeated. I'm sure that this information won't take long at all to make its way back to the Soul Society. Ichigo.
Where is the target axis?
It's not confirmed.
So, to where exactly are we being sent anyway?
We're moving out. Release the Hell Butterfly.
Hold on. Capture or kill, huh? This isn't a job for a Soul Reaper, is it?
Whew, we barely made it in time for class. Hey, do you think you could move away from the door? I just need to pass by.
Sorry. Hey, who do you?
Just let me pass, will you? What are you staring at?
Those wounds. You got them trying to help me suppress my spirit energy. Isn't that right?
Cut it. I haven't fallen so low as to need a Soul Reaper's pity. Are you done? I'm quite busy. See you.
That idiot.
Don't be too concerned. It really wasn't your fault. He brought those wounds upon himself.
What do I care? It's not bad enough for me to worry about.
Huh? Whoever said that you were worried? I thought I told you not to be concerned.
You.
What's the matter, Yoruichi? Looks like it could rain, huh? Here's some milk.
Cut the act, Kisuke. I know that you know that. They are here.
Yeah, I see. Well then, would you like to discuss it before or after your milk?
That was a long one. I think the double arrows mean that we get like, it's like a full cinema. There's no fights in that chapter.
After encountering the Soul Reaper, Rukia Kuchiki, Ichigo Kurosaki gained the power of the Soul Reaper. He would go on to defeat several hollows with Rukia, living the life of the substitute Soul Reaper. Ichigo met Uryu Ishida, descendant of the Quincy clan, wiped out by the Soul Reapers. They defeated a Menace Grande, a threat under the Royal Special Task Force's jurisdiction.
This is what I was talking about. These narrators are AI.
This exploit caught the attention of the Soul Reapers in the Soul Society. Having observed this battle, Rukia sensed an impending danger looming on the horizon.
Like, this is not recorded voiceover. That's AI.
Arrived at the doorstep much sooner than she could have ever imagined.
They don't even pronounce the words right. Like, they say Bankai instead of Bankai. It's interesting. Probably a budgetary constraint issue than hiring somebody else to actually do the voiceover for it, but I feel like they could have written in a contract to get somebody, one of the big ones like Ichigo or something, to actually do the narration.
Huh? Are you kidding me? Seriously? She took off again?
Rear conformity, 113. Nerve union rate, 88.5. Are you serious? You mean she's really in a Gigai? You know, the visual department's information wasn't very good, but... Rukia Kuchiki, we found you.
Love, romance, I think that stuff's boring. Feelings of attachment, affection, friendship, it's all boring. If eventually I must leave this place, friendship and affection will only make it difficult. And then there's jealousy. None of them are necessary emotions for a Soul Reaper to have. They're burdensome, Rukia Kuchiki. I believe that I may have stayed too long in this world.
You're quite right. But then, there is an upside to all this. You see, because you stayed too long, You at least got to live for a little bit longer than you would have been able to otherwise, Rukia.
You... Renji... Renji Abarai?
Hunters from the Soul Society are nipping at your heels right now. And you're telling me that you're so lost in thought that you didn't even notice it? I realize that you're an Ikigai, but it only took you a couple of months to completely lose your edge. Talk, Rukia. Tell me where he is. Where's the human who stole your powers?
What? What are you talking about? Just because I'm an Ikigai, that doesn't mean my powers were stolen. And how dare you even suggest that a human could take them?
It was a human. I see. So that's the reason why you have that expression on your face. You were taken in by the illustrious and noble Kuchiki clan.
Somebody's got to count how many actual battles we did in 2 hours of this story mode.
You're not allowed to wear a human expression. That's not okay! Isn't that right, Captain Kuchiki?
Byakuya, brother.
The transfer of Soul Reaper abilities is a seriously grave offense. The High Ones were kind enough to entrust us with the execution, rather than it being handed off to the punishment force. Now, tell us where the human is, Rukia. We want the human who captured you and stole your powers. We need to get our hands on him so we can kill him. Don't try to protect him. You know, don't you? My sword strokes, you didn't evade them. I let you evade them. This time, I'll cut you.
So, 2 armed men teaming up to go against one defenseless girl. How sad. What is this world coming to anyway? Let me tell you, that kind of thing really makes me mad.
Ah! And just who are you?
Just a classmate. One that hates Soul Reapers.
Stop your incessant yapping, Four Eyes. I'm asking you a question here. Now answer me! Who are you?
What was that now? I'll be glad to answer you. I'm a classmate of Rukia's. One who hates Soul Reapers.
Come on now! That's not what I asked you!
I'm Uryu Ishida. Nice to meet you.
Huh? Man, you're strange.
Well, don't read too much into it. I just thought that you had a right to know. That's all. You're a Soul Reaper, but even if that's the case, I think that you ought to know the name of the one who kills you.
That does it. So now, you're dead meat!
No, where'd you go? It's Rukia.
I thought I had a fight. How silly of me.
Yeah, what are you doing? Come on, for real. Get off of me.
Look at this, you idiot! She left a really short note. This can't be any kind of good. And come on, seriously, didn't you even notice it at all?
Huh? What's this?
She deserted us! I just know that she has!
Why? Why didn't she even bother to say anything?
How am I supposed to know? Oh, I'm crushed. I was even here when she just waltzed right out the door and left. But she just abandoned me without even offering me a single word of explanation at all. Oh, the pain.
What? What's written on here? What the? I must go. Don't try to come looking for me, and don't waste your energy on worrying about me. Make sure that you burn this letter after you've finished reading it, and if you can, try to stay hidden. Lie low for a little while. What is this all about? It doesn't even say the reason why she left.
Don't you understand? All right, listen to me very closely. Here's what you gotta do. Burn the letter and make sure you remain hidden. We're in danger here. They must be. It just makes sense. there's some kind of trouble going on between Rukia and the Soul Society. And I bet in order to keep us from getting involved in any of the trouble, she just went off all by herself. Maybe she's even dead.
Stop. Listen, don't jump to any wild conclusions. I mean, we don't really have a clue what happened. Letting our imaginations run amok isn't gonna help with the situation one bit.
Ichigo?
Come on, Kon. I'm gonna go Soul Reaper and find Rukia. Follow me.
Oh, okay. So, how are you gonna become a Soul Reaper?
Crap! That's right. I can't become a Soul Reaper without Rukia's help.
Hello! Looks to me like you have a problem.
You're...
So, may I be of any assistance to you? One of my best customers is in trouble. I'll make an exception this once and do this on credit.
You see? What did I tell you, huh?
He's strong. I couldn't stop him. I wasn't even able to move at all.
Now, the time has come to finish this. Reflect on your stupidity and die. I'm Renji Abarai. You should know that I'm the one who killed you. Nice to meet you! What? Hey, who are you?
My name's Ichigo Kurosaki. I'm the one who's gonna beat your ass. Nice to meet you.
A She-Hulk show? Who are you? What unit are you with? And where'd you get that ridiculously oversized Zanpakuto?
Ichigo, you fool! Why did you come?
Yes, I see. Now I know who you are. Should have guessed. You must be the human who stole Rukia's powers!
What are you gonna do about it?
I'll kill you! You're mine! Get serious! Just start! Get serious if you can! That's what I'm
Sorry. I'll kill you.
Hey, question for you. What's your Zanpakuto's name?
Huh? Name? It doesn't have a name. Wait, you're saying that you named your Zanpakuto?
Really? You can't even ask your Zanpakuto what its name is. And despite that, you really think that you can fight me as an equal? You're 2,000 years too early! Whoa! Sabimaru! Look, there stands... Yes! Dinner is... This can't be happening! What? No way. You mean you're still able to move right now? Excellent. After all, it's hardly any fun whatsoever, butchering a crippled pig. Come on then, let's see what you've got. Go ahead, start swinging your sword. Get serious. Get serious. Get serious. Is that it? Yes. Get serious. Is that it? Cut you down. You're cut. I'll let this. You're pretty good. I'm still here. I'll cut you down. You. I'm going to kill you.
What's wrong? You got slow all of a sudden. You know, I'm pretty sure that I can take you apart!
Incredible. I can't believe this. Spiritual pressure is absolutely flooding right out of him.
Let's finish it. This ends in victory for me!
We're just starting.
Kill you.
I think the first time I played that, when I was getting used to the systems, I actually lost that fight, I think.
What happened? Wait. Did he get me?
You're slow, even to fall.
Was I cut from behind? From the front? I don't know. Ow!
Byakuya!
It's been a long time since I saw him in action. He's still peerless. I could only catch a glimpse of the second stroke. Really just a blur. I never saw him draw his sword at all. I never saw him sheathe it either. And I know him very well indeed. But the boy, he probably doesn't have a clue. I bet he doesn't even know what hit him. But still, what was that abnormal spiritual pressure of his? It's strange.
What's the matter, Renji?
Nothing. Nothing at all. I didn't need your help, though. I could have handled that one all by myself.
Come now. Even I get rusty if all that I ever do is watch.
No. Not this man.
Ichigo. Let go of me, Renji! Ichigo's...
Just forget about him. Face it, the boy is dead. Don't make things any worse for yourself by crying over a corpse. Listen to me. If you so much as lay one finger on him, they're gonna add 20 years to your sentence.
I don't care. I got Ichigo into this. It's my fault. He was killed all because of me. What's wrong with going to him? After all, he gave his life for me.
Even though your punishment would end up being increased, you truly feel that you must go to this boy. Do I have that right? I understand, Rukia. This child, I see it. He looks very much like him.
I'm dead. I look like somebody? Listen, you better not keep telling the story when I'm not around. You hear?
Let go, boy.
No way. He's still able to move? Impossible. I don't understand. How can his will be so strong?
So, you must not want to keep it, that hand of yours.
What are you doing?
You're a mere human. How dare you touch my brother's Shihakusho! You need to know your place, boy.
What?
Let us go, brother. The boy's actions have awoken Rukia Kuchiki from a slumber and stirred me to action. Come along and bring me to the Soul Society. There, I shall humbly pay the price for my crime.
Wait! What are you saying, Rukia?
Come on, just give up already. Stop flailing about, and die quietly like a good little boy.
Why would you even bother to sully your blade any further on him? And soon, he will breathe his last breath anyway. Come now, let us go, brother.
Wait! Rukia! Quit joking around! Hey! Look at me! Hey!
Be still! Move even 1 inch from that spot. Just one. Try coming after me! Do that, and I will never, ever forgive you. You don't have very long to live. Just lie there now, and try to think of happier times.
Very well. If that's how it is, we won't finish him. With 2 mere strokes, I shattered his Konpaku vitals, the soul chain, and the soul sleep, which means he's as good as dead. And if he does manage to survive, he will have no more power, no portion of your spirit energy, much less the stolen Soul Reaper power will remain. Renji.
Sir! Kaijo, release!
I can't talk. I can't move. Rukia. She saved me again. Pain. Heaviness. Cold. Hurts. It really hurts.
So basically the whole first arc is just a tutorial. It actually doesn't even really start picking up until we get into the Soul Society arc, which is the next one, and it's long. Like, there's a lot more fights in it than I was originally anticipating. But that was basically all just tutorial, because you couldn't even do like all the mechanics yet. I think they introduced like reversals and stuff in the next chapter, but it's not much more that you have to actually learn based on the tutorial stuff. Now that I know like the Thousand Blood War arc, it always gets me to like go back and watch that it's like a younger Yuhabak. Again, I don't know if this is gonna get me copyright struck for this song. I'm guessing it's just made for the game, but I'm not sure. I guess we'll just find out tomorrow if my stream gets like copyright infringed or not. It's like, worst comes to worst, I could just replace the song, I guess. Yeah, so like I said, that's basically the beginning of the game. that gets us to the part where the story pretty much actually starts, which is the Soul Society arc, the Rescue Rukia arc. But yeah, I think we'll start that tomorrow if you guys want that part of the story. It's up to y'all.
Looks like the rain has stopped.
Yeah, so like tomorrow when we get into this arc, there's like a lot more. And I still haven't beaten it. I'm at like this part here. So we will start this tomorrow. But anyway, it was great having you all with me again today, and I guess look forward to tomorrow's stream where we'll be starting the Rukia retrieval arc, or the Soul Society arc, and there's a lot more fun stuff that happens in that arc than in the beginning, because it's just basically a tutorial for the first thing. So, I don't know, let me know what you think in the comment section down below when this goes up as an actual video, which should be like immediately after the stream ends. But yeah, I want to thank the mods for showing up. I also want to thank Hannah and Giannis and Rocky and everyone else who showed up for the stream. It was fun. And I guess I will catch you guys tomorrow. But for now, we will have Lonnie Manila sub us out. And I'll see you when we get back.
Ivy Valentine subscribes to Mark Yoon. So should you. Enjoy your treat!